Okay, so good morning and good evening, everybody, and welcome back in today's class. And sorry for starting a little late for 1 or 2 minutes. Okay, so today's topic is going to be a little different. And this topic is a series for the next 3 to 4 days. Minimum 4 to 5 days you can say. Okay, what we are going to be cover in this topic. So we are going to be start our journey on the service portal. Okay. Under this, we will see that how to create a portal, how to modify the portal and all the things. Then we will see that what are the things available on the portal. Specifically, I'm talking about the request management here. Under this, we will see that how to create item. Then we discuss about flow and workflow overview. Why workflow overview? Because workflow is getting old now and flows are coming in the pace now. So companies who are using or building a new kind of a structure, they're using the flow diagrams. Sorry, flow designer, not the workflow. So our preference also will go on the same pattern, that we will go for the flow on the top, then workflow if required to be give a basic understanding. Also, we will use the catalog builder. And then record producer and order cut. So these are the few 6 or 7 topics we're going to be pick up in this particular series now. So it will be going for approximately, I can say, for 4 to 5 days. It will go. Okay. Then once this portion has been completed, I can say approximately 15 to 20% course has been completed. The only thing which is be required for everybody, don't take a leave in between now, because it is a series now. If you miss one class, maybe next class you are able to tough for you to be understand. Okay, now let's come to the topic now. Sorry. So the topic says, let's say example, how many ways you can order a product online. Atul, we can use mobile app. One thing, it's a one interface. We can use website, another interface, or we can call them. It will work for us. Agree. Now, when you say that we can do via website or we can do via app, then a lot of things change here. Okay, lot of things change here. The thing is that because in ServiceNow, these concepts are a little different. Okay, number one, in the ServiceNow, the website is no concept. We call it as a service portal. So if you purchase ServiceNow, okay, then you get a default one portal, and that is called the SP. Short form is called the SP. This portal is for the end user. Now, who is the end user? Who don't have any license in ServiceNow instance, it is the end user. Because ITSM is belong to IT. So in this portal, we will mainly have a stuff for the IT related. Like you can order the laptop, you can order the mobile phone, you can order the desktop. A lot of things will be there. Okay. And setting up everything on the portal is called the configuration or the customization. Why the both? Because it is not that much easy to make change on the portal. If you want to work in the portal side, then your technical skills must be strong because it's required a pure coding, and also sometimes it required a coding on the CSS and HTML level as well. Service portal use AngularJS mainly. Earlier they used the Jelly as well, but now they are mainly on the AngularJS. Okay, so these are the things we can say. So like if I say, if I go here and oh, how this happened? Anybody notice this thing? That's luck. Good. Okay, let's go here. Okay, I'll go here. If you see this website, what is this? This is the Microsoft website. Or I can say from the user perspective, this is the portal from where a user can request something. You can buy accessories, you can buy gaming product, you can buy laptops, you can buy softwares as well. On the top you have something, your cart item, your sign in, all the things will be there. In the similar manner, in ServiceNow we have a service portal, and that stands for the dev and at the last put slash and SP. You will see that from where this SP is coming, because remember in ServiceNow nothing is magic. It's all about configuration or the customization. So this is what we are seeing. This is my service portal. The default portal given by ServiceNow with the name called SP. In this service portal, if you see, a lot of things are there. On the top, we have menu like this. In the middle, we have a search. And at the bottom, if you go down, we have a 3 boxes. Request something, knowledge base, get help. You can request something from here as well. Knowledge base, you can check from knowledge here as well. Get help, you can do it in the catalog itself. Now, why these things are double? Just to give a good user experience, nothing else. And at the bottom, you can see these boxes. These are called the widgets. Few widgets given by ServiceNow out of the box. Not few, a lot of widgets given by ServiceNow out of the box. Current status, top rated articles, my assessment, announcements, approvals, open incidents are given by ServiceNow out of the box. Maybe scroll down, you will find something more. No. Yes, we have this one. Virtual agent. We will see that if I try to be integrate this virtual agent with some other stuff. So as of now, we're not going to be discuss this part, but yes, you can see in the portal page. Now, if I come on the top, either you click on this or this, you're going on one place. That is called the knowledge articles. Rajesh says, sorry Atul, that's not look good. Do you think that I should ask my customer? Guys, give me 1 minute. Yeah. So now let's take example. Rajesh purchased a new laptop from the Microsoft website. Now he's facing an issue that how to configure the mailbox in the new laptop. Right. Do you think Rajesh will go somewhere and click on the knowledge and then search here for the categories? No, he will not do. What he will do? He will go here, open the website and search here to configure and then he will get the relevant matches like this. And then he can use it. And if he want, now Rajesh is using as an end user. He can do all these things. If he want, he can mark it as a flag. Because I log in as an admin, so it's showing me a flag, but as a end user, you cannot mark it as a flag. What you can do? You can give this thing. Useful? Yes. Feedback? 5-star. And if you want to put a comment, nice article and submit. These 3 things you can do as a user in this area. So it means for an end user, it is easy to track. Now, if I go here, let me go again, go back here. And now let's say email. These things you're getting sources and filters. These are coming out of the box. These are the coming out of the box only. And these are called the pages. So like you can see, this is a page, search page. If I click here, this is an index page. If I click here, let's say I click on the tour, or I can click on the request. So it's a request page. Pages is like in the website area, in the HTML format, we call it a page. Can you build a page for me? So what ServiceNow did? They created the separate pages for everything. And at the last, they bring the pages in a format which can be clubbed into a service portal. Now I can request something. I can go here, catalog. And I can click on the categories. I can get it. What do you want? Hardware, office, peripherals, quick links, software. Now again, Rajesh has a question. Atul, come on. It's not a good option. Go here. Phone. And now go to the catalog. So under this, I have only one option, that is Brother Network Ready Color Laser Printer. This is what the catalog item. Now you have to remember one thing. A request is always considered as a fulfilled. A request never be resolved. It's always fulfilled. A incident get resolved. Now you are in this training because you have a request to learn something. So you're fulfilling your request. You're not resolving your incident. If you have a query, then it becomes an incident. So incident get resolved and requirements get fulfilled. Now, this is the one way or this is another way. You go and click on the browse by category. These are the categories, and under this we have a this thing items. These are called the items. And if I click here, I can say catalog home page. Okay, so we will see that how I can create a catalog item here. Now, if I pick up something here, before that, let me show you some more thing. If you want to see the status of your previous request, click on the request and you can check it from here. Okay, because I log in as admin, so I can see the system status as well. Like this, if you want to see, you can check it. So as of now, my system is running 100% good because everything is in green. Okay. Now, if I go here on the request, sorry, in the catalog, and let me order something. Let's say hardware, mobile. I want to order this. Now see the process, because now this is the important point for you and me to be understand and proceed further. This is going to be a discussion point for us for the next few days. On this particular form, you are ordering, like say from Amazon, from Flipkart, from eBay or some other website you open. You log in with your ID and then you're going to be buy a new phone. When you click on the screen, you get a lot of questions. What color you're looking for? Are you looking for a replacement of the broken phone? I said no. Okay. What is the monthly data you're looking for? I said I'm looking for unlimited. That costs $3, £3 to you. I said okay. Which color you want? I want in the starlight. Which particular storage you want? 512 to £50 extra. 256 GB, 84 extra. Click on this. And now you can see your total bill is there. It will deliver in the 2 days. Atul, how the 2 days are coming? This concept is called the SLA. I did not start the SLA in today's class because I want to give you a little bit more in depth now. And now if I click on the order now, the only thing is that in your official portal, in your service portal, when you join a new company, your manager say, okay, Rajesh or Namrata or Trevor or maybe Velen, go and raise a request for a laptop. You raise a request, but you did not pay any amount in the background because it has been charged by the project or by the account or by the some other means. So now I'm clicking on the checkout. And with this, my order is getting submitted. And I got a request number here. You can see. Now I'll go here. Now I'm as a fulfiller logging into the portal. Sorry, not portal, I'm saying portal, I'm logging into the native view. And now I can search for this particular record. And let this record has got open. So in the request management, the important point to understand, there are 3 records get created. REQ, RITM and SC task. Let's say Rajesh is doing a shopping of Christmas now on any of the e-commerce website. Rajesh want to purchase a new iron, steam iron. Okay, he put into the add to cart. His wife says, Rajesh, I want to purchase a iron stand as well. Okay, let's add it here. Then he says to his wife, hey, we need one good painting in the room as well. Let's find it and let's put it order. The third item going in the cart now. After doing all the things, 3 or 4 items he added into the particular cart and finally click on the order now and submit. Now what will happen? Rajesh will get only one number. That is the order number. For the complete order, he's getting only one thing, one number. But under the number, Rajesh will getting a separate number for the 3 different items. One is for iron, one is for iron stand, and one is for the painting. Right? In ServiceNow world, this is called the RITM. The order number is called as a REQ, and RITM stands for the requested item, which item you ordered. See, if I tell you a normal and a layman part, and I use this example a lot of time. If let's say example, Namrata and his family or her family go for this thing, dinner. Okay. The waiter came and he served the menu card. Nowadays there's a lot of menu cards available, but earlier, approximately 5-10 years back, only one menu item was one catalog was there. But now we have one for the main course, one for the desserts, one for the soft drinks, one for the hard drinks, other one. Okay, so that's fine. Namrata said, okay, I want to eat this thing. So what Namrata order? Namrata ask her husband, hey, what do you want to be eat? I'm interested something in some chow mein or noodles kind of things. I'm looking for a good noodles. Okay, noodles means that is in the Chinese section. Now Namrata will order a noodle. She will not order that, please bring all these items in this category. No, she is picking up a catalog. Under the catalog, she find out the item called the starter. Under the starter, she find out a category called the Chinese, and under the Chinese, she get an option which she can eat, which she can request. That is called the catalog item. And here we call it as a requested item. The item which you requested. So in case of Rajesh, iron stand and the picture and that drawing and that kind of a scenery will become the requested item. Now what is SC task? I'm mixing the two topics guys here, service portal and the request management, because both are interrelated. Now what is the SC task? SC task means the steps involved to complete a specific work. Again, the same example. Namrata order the noodles, 1 plate veg noodles. Okay, waiter go take an order, go in the backside and ask the chef to prepare that. In the 2 minutes it's ready. He come up. First of all, he put the empty plates. Then he put the sauces, different sauces. Then he put the fork. Then he bring the bowl of the noodles. And then he serve it. You have done 1 round, 2nd round. Then he came again. I'm all clear done. Can I clean the table? Yes. He pick up the waste and he pick up the used plates. Then he pick up the bowl. He put the cleaning something on the top of the table and then say, ma'am, what's your main course order? So by this part, he done the different task here. In the ServiceNow, we call it the SC task. Why SC? What does it stand for SC? Standard catalog task. This is called the SC task, standard catalog task. Okay, so like if I say, what are the steps involved booking a product till the delivering a product? Earlier, what happened when this online concept was not there? Let's say I want to purchase some medicine. I go to a medical store or medical shop. So Trevor and Will, just for information, in India it's easily available thing. I know in here in the Europe and US country it is not easy to get a medicines without a proper perception or via health systems things. Okay, so Rajesh go there and say, can you give me this medicine? The person ask one guy who's sitting in the store and he say, hey, can you check this this particular strip is available or not? Here, let me check. That store guy check and say, yes, it is there. And he bring on the main counter, give it to that boss. Boss give it to the shopkeeper, give it to Rajesh. Rajesh see, done the payment and come back. These are the tasks to complete one activity. Okay, so now let's see what will happen now. So this request item has been raised. REQ has been raised. So you can see it is a REQ number. And this is the RITM. Because you order only Apple iPhone 13. Now Rajesh has a question, or Namrata has a question, or Will has a question. Atul, if I put 5 different items in a one go, will it take a one requested item? No. It will create one REQ but multiple RITMs. That is the number one point. Let me open this. And let go back. Scroll down. Okay. One more thing because it is not here now. Let's say when Rajesh was or Namrata was bachelor. If she want to purchase any item near about 1000 or 1500 somewhere, because she's earning, she's working in an industry, so she's earning her own money. So she go and she purchase that item. But now she get married. She has responsibilities, parents, in-laws, husband. Now situation is still same. If she want to purchase something for the amount 1000 and 1500, she go and purchase it. She did not ask anybody. But now if she want to purchase a product which is cost 10,000 or 40,000 or 50,000, let's say she want to purchase some good jewelry, then she may, let's say yes, she get a approval from her husband as well. This is what a important concept here, which is not configured in this particular RITM. You do not find anyone need to be approved. So she asked, she put a proposal in front of her husband. Hey, I want to, it's Diwali is coming, I want to purchase this gold set. And it cost more than 1 lakh rupees. They both, husband and wife, discuss. Husband did not give her any, see, it is, I'm not saying it's a paper approval. She said, okay, if you want, if you like it, that let's go, no problem. That's good, good, looking good. And he gave the approval, and Namrata booked the order, done the payment, and get the delivery. Now the concept we need to be understand here is that it depend from the use case to the use case, guys. Don't ask me, Atul, do I need to set a approval in this particular catalog item? Did you take approval from your parents now? Hey, can me and my wife go for a dinner? You don't take permission. You just tell them that we are as a family we're going out for a dinner today. But if you want to celebrate something very big, then you take permission from your parents as well, right? So this approval mechanism is here, which is missing in this catalog item, but we will see it. Now the thing is that from where the task is getting generated, right? The task is there. Task is there assigned to procurement team. What is the short description? Order from vendor, move from in stock inventory. If you don't have, please order from a vendor. Otherwise, check in the in stock and let me know. So it means once this task get closed, only then the second task will be created. Let me show you that part. I'm going little on a high level, but when we do this, this thing in detail we'll see. So I can say as a let's say we have an item in our stock and we are okay to move to the inventory. So I'm moving the close task. Okay, now second task gets generated. Received item. Received item means it doesn't mean it I'm talking about the customer. I'm saying from my go down to my shop, the item has been received. Here the two things important, or the one more thing important is that task status. Okay. So you can mark closed, complete, incomplete, and skip. What is the difference between these three different closed? Anyone has any idea? What do you mean by the closed incomplete? Yes, anybody an idea?
Request is incomplete. We cannot fulfill the request.
Then what will happen to the request item?
That will be closed like a closed incomplete. I mean, sometimes like a specification and whatever specification was requested that we cannot fulfill either by the finance or by the hello.
Okay.
I'm so
Okay.
sorry.
No, no, I'm listening. I'm thinking. I'm thinking you're saying a good thing, but give me example. And I don't see
Hmm.
that is a thing which I always insist, which I always say. Let me give a call to Ola. That we as a BA start thinking on the very high level where we have a solution just next to us. Give a normal example, Namrata, a layman example. Tell me, what is the example of closed complete, closed incomplete, and closed skip?
Close complete is something like, for example, if somebody is requesting for mobile phone and we have the that specification somewhat like if he is applying for iPhone 11, so we are okay with that, so we are providing and we have already
Mhm.
delivered, so it is complete. And if we are talking about the incomplete thing, so incomplete will be like actual without actual solution. So if a user is requesting for
Example,
high,
we see,
okay.
we know the definitions.
Mm.
Everybody will easily understand that English word. I need example to prove this thing. Think. These are the situations happen in the customer's workshop. I'm telling you. Yesterday I was having a discussion with one of my customer. It's a 1 hour discussion where we are discussing some fields stuff, that what are the fields available on the change. My customer take 45 minutes just to discuss that shall we add a new closer code or not. So it happens. So we have to be justified things, a lot of things from the different examples. In which scenario you as a
Okay.
fulfiller group mark this request as a closed incomplete. Let's say I raise a request for the laptop.
Okay.
Now in which scenario will mark as an incomplete.
Uh, okay, I'll take another example because on
Mhm.
laptop I'm not sure about the close incomplete. But if somebody is asking to install a software and uh, team is not able to install the software and they are getting failed, like software installation is failed or something like that, so that request can be marked as a closed incomplete because request is not fulfilled and they would not be able to complete the request.
Okay.
So that
And what is
can be
close
like
skip?
close script is something like we cannot anyhow we cannot fulfill the request because might be the requirement is that kind of weird. For example, like if somebody is asking for any software, some like example for tableau, and tableau is a chargeable and the cost is very high for tableau. So that will be like I team will send a mail that cannot be fulfilled and it is something, it is chargeable and we cannot afford the charge, so that can be put it as close kept.
Then what will happen to the request item in that case?
Request item will be
Let me show you. Let me show you here. It is a request item, right?
hmm,
Wait. So now if you mark as a close skip,
hmm.
what will happen to this particular record? Tell me now. So it has a, again, close skip, close incomplete. What will happen to the request item?
Close kept
And
like if
and
hmm,
also give me 1 minute. What will happen to the REQ? Now tell me, if you mark, because this is a child one, if you mark this as a closed
hmm.
incomplete, what happened to this one? What happened to this one?
So request will be if we have the same workflow like uh, when we are closing the catalog task as a skipped and incomplete, the same will be followed by the request item. So it will be like in like request item will also be like close incomplete and close skipped if we have set it a workflow like that. Because I remember that in my project if we are doing incomplete, like marking catalog task and incomplete, but somehow the workflow was a different and uh,
Mhm.
request item is the same, like either we are fulfilling a complete or incomplete, but request item is marking as a closed complete. So it depends on the workflow if we have put it like a same or synchronized way.
Okay, Rajesh, what are your thoughts?
I think I'm aligned with what I think Namrata is saying.
Trevor or Valentine, what's your thought? Okay, points are good. Namrata, valid points are there. Okay, close skip means, I'll give the example. Let's say in tomorrow morning or maybe some on the weekend, I'm going for a family trip. Okay, and I have a bus at a or a train at a 10 o'clock. It's a weekend definitely, so Friday little late sleep or the movies or the family time playing with the kid and all the things there. Okay, so I sleep late. I get up 8 o'clock. As a person, I need to be do fresh up, do the shaving, getting bath, breakfast, tea, and then on board the train. Now in these things, if I skip my tea or if I skip my shaving, I'm still able to complete this trip, right? That is called the closed skip. By knowing or by unknowing, I'm skipping this step and continue with the next step now. See, if I did not have my shave or I did not have a tea, it doesn't mean I am not allowed to board my train. So I'm skipping a step. But in the other case, if I missed out my tickets and I need to be come back from station to home. In this case, my trip marked as a incomplete. Or you are going in a trip, the guide or the tourist or this the vendor, sir, we will show you 10 sightseeing. And after 7 or 6 sightseeing, his car break down, we have to return it. In this case, it marks as the incomplete. So in this case, your task is incomplete, your RITM is incomplete, your tour is completely incomplete. The life cycle has been over. I tell you one real example. After marriage, me and my wife plan, let's go to the Bangalore, Ooty places. I said, okay, let's go. So I guess in Ooty or somewhere there's a famous place, Mysore. What do you say? The glasses place is there. So I said that is the only last place left for us for the sightseeing. We are on the way on the tourist bus, but in the mid of the route, the bus met an accident. He hit some person who's in the drunk that time, and we have to return back. And my trip considered as the incomplete. Incomplete means I'm stopping, I'm clearing the life cycle of a particular request item. It doesn't mean. So now let's say that Rajesh ordered 3 items, iron stand and the painting. Maybe his one item get incomplete, but rest will be marked as a complete. Here the human intervention is required. If 3 items are there, what you want to do? Because see, order is one only. Under one order, I have 3 items. If one has been delivered, 2 is not delivered, what about the status of your order? It is complete, it is incomplete, what you want to be considered. Okay, so these things which you're able to see here, the tasks get generated. From where these tasks are coming? These are coming from the concept called the flow. When I started my MCA journey, okay, because I'm a BCom pass out, BCom, and then I did my MCA. So there's a lot of gap in the same. Completely from accounting to computers it's a very big journey for me. Okay. So on the day one when I started this journey, so the first chapter we read in the computer is called the flow chart. What do you mean of the word flow chart? Flow chart means a graphical representation of step-by-step execution of a particular activity. That is called the flow chart. And what is flow? A step-by-step execution for a particular activity where it is end-to-end, I can say automated part. Okay. So we will see here that how the flow has been designed. Because if you notice, if I let's say if I mark this task as a closed complete. Now if I go here, open the RITM, you will see the third task get generated. See how the third task get generated then. If I close this, then the fourth will be there. Then the fifth will be there. Then the sixth may be there. It is written somewhere. It is not someone sitting on the top. Bhagwan nahi baithe upar. You can go and check here workflow context, or you can go here show workflow. Let go to the show workflow. That will be more easy. If it is open sometime, because in my sense it did not open sometime. Yes, it is opening now. So you can see it is coming from the workflow, not from the flow. So now you can see here how it's work. Because the cost is more less than 1,000, it did not go for the approval. The same thing. Namrata want to purchase the item for 1,000 rupees, she go and purchase it. But if she want to purchase the item for 20,000, 30,000, 1 lakh, he need approval. She need approval. Okay. That is the thing. So in the coming few days, we are going to be discuss about these things only. That what is the request management? So why today we are clearing the request management concept. And it is so powerful. It is so powerful nowadays. Because so normal example if I take, if you go, if you're working in the IT industry, your manager says, okay, go and raise a request for the new laptop, new mobile phone. There's a request to add user in the distribution list. There's a request to create a new group in the teams. What is all this? These all are the request items. Something get automatic full, something required the human intervention. One more example I give you. When I started my IT journey in 2009, when we got a laptop or the desktop, we had to be raise a request to configure the printer. To configure the printer. I call to ServiceNow or I go to the portal and raise a request. Hey, can you please configure the printer on my laptop or the desktop? But now it's automatic. You raise a request, you get a written email. Click on this link, it will go there. Click on this link, configure on this printer. Done. No human intervention required. This is what the automation. How this thing can be worked upon. This can be worked via the flow and the workflow. And here I saw something new. I called to my bank for some discussion. I was facing some issue in the card, so I called to them. You will not imagine that I did not discuss anything with the agent. Everything has been done by the IVR or by the buttons only. They did not say write something which you want to be discussed. They say tell in a short what is a topic you want to be discussed. So I said debit card. They open the list of the debit card. That I will start speaking on that part. So companies are using IVR plus speaking, machine learning kind of things, or artificial intelligence. You speak, I recognize your words, and I provide you a solution in that case. This is what the automation are playing a role here. Till this point, everybody clear? Any doubt? Any question?
So,
Will Trevor is good, Rajesh.
so basically, a service request would have uh, RATM and SA task.
REQ, RITM, and SA task. 3 items.
And
3
that has to
records,
be
not the
closed, and
items, sorry, 3 records.
all of them has to be closed here.
Definitely, yes. When you say your trip is successful or your trip has been closed, when you done all the payments, when you reach back at home safely, and when you say that you have a good photographs to upload on the WhatsApp or the Facebook, then you say yes, my trip has been completely closed, right? In Indian marriages, how the parents start this work, they start onboarding the different vendors, then ring ceremony, then mehendi, then the day of event day, then bride is coming to home, meeting with the relatives, giving the gifts and relatives, and the day when your father pay the final amount to the last vendor, and then he sit on the sofa and say yes. Today we say yes, marriage part has been done. So it is this the same thing. Until unless the last task get closed or cancelled or skip, you cannot say your REQ has been completed. So it's a complete life cycle. Yes, Namrata, go ahead.
So Atul, what I understood is like for close skip, it's something like if we have received any request and we are doing a close skip on the task, so another task will be generated and that
Yes.
task will be skipped. So same thing will be written. What happened with the request,
See,
like REQ?
request will be marked as a complete at the last. See, skipping doesn't mean that your plan has been did not work out. Skipping means you're not going to follow this step only. So
Okay.
I'll take example. If I skip my shave or if I skip my tea, doesn't mean that my tour has been cancelled or my trip has been cancelled. It is still in the
Hmm.
continue format,
Hmm.
right?
Okay. Okay.
Sometime on the weekends we have very heavy breakfast. We skip our lunch.
Hmm.
It doesn't mean that I'm skipping for the complete day. I'm just skipping one part. Now I'll take a food in the night and then we sleep it.
Okay, means like some of the task will be fulfilled and
Yes.
some will be skipped. So for incomplete, it's like will
Hmm.
stop completely the workflow.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Incomplete means the life cycle of a request is getting over now
And
because
what
you cannot
happened will,
proceed further.
okay. So return will be marked as incomplete and request
Yes.
item will be REQ will
Our
be,
RT will mark as incomplete.
and REQ.
REQ generally they did not update. REQ they show as a approved only, like this here. Okay,
Okay.
because it is be auto generated. So we need to be see that do we need to manual intervention or we should go with the proper out of the box functionality only. Maybe you
Okay.
can try this part. Raise the request
Hmm.
from the service portal and in the raise a three request. One request, everything close complete. Second request, close complete, skip, close complete, skip, close complete. Third request, close complete, skip and incomplete. And then see what happened in the backgrounds.
Okay.
Then you'll get an idea. Okay, now let me come back here. We talk about the service portal, this one. Now let's see from where it is becoming. Question for you guys. Question for you guys. From where I did a change on this level. Earlier it was there yesterday. Now it is there. I done a change. Actually, I done a change. I was doing some R&D on some other thing and I found this thing. And that time it did not work for me and I log off. Today morning when I log in, it's working for me. Find out that from where it has been done. Why? Because in the Gulf areas, in the Gulf countries, the Middle East countries, they prefer right to left. If you notice, if you saw someone, because I was there for a few days as well in Dubai for my some work. So I saw this thing. They prefer left to right. Sorry, right to left, not left to right. Okay, so let's see here the service And now click on the portals here. So these are the portals which is given by ServiceNow out of the box when you purchase the ServiceNow instance as a part of the ITSM. As a part of the ITSM. Okay. Now, if you notice that I am talking about the service protocol, the SP. Who changed this and it's working fine for me? Okay, here, sorry. Here. This is what we have a service portal called the SP. Today we will see that how these pages are coming. And tomorrow we will see how I can build a new portal as well. So when you log in like this, this word play a vital role. It will go in the background, go in the portal and search for the URL suffix. So this is one of the way to call the right portal. So if I mention like this, I get an error message like this because there's a nothing called ABAC suffix available. So if you notice here that if I go back, let me close all this and let me remove this. So like this. Why it was showing earlier the SP as LNG as well. Refresh. Okay, maybe my thought process something. So like this, it did not find LNG here. So this particular option is the one which help you to find out that which page I need to be called, which service portal I need to be called in the background. Okay. Now, if I log in here as a SP, I get this page. It is coming from index page. You want to see? Click. These are the pages given by ServiceNow out of the box. If you want, you can create your own page as well. If you know the coding, we will see in tomorrow's session. We will see in tomorrow class. We will see that how to create a pages, how to build up the new pages, how to add the pages in the portal. So this is what they have an index page. See a big coding. Like this. It has a 4 container. Container 1, container 2, container 3, container 4. Then if I go back here, KB view 2. What this means? If I click on the knowledge article, I'm getting this page, right? KB view 2. From where it is becoming, I defined that if someone click on the home page, load this page here. Let me show you this page in another window. So this is the place where this is a place. Oh, it's open the same path. NG is the page or the SP is the page where we are calling every page together and we are giving an interface to the user like this way. So it is coming from like this, sorry. So it says instance breadcrumb instance with search, type search here, like something here they are saying it's a breadcrumb. Then knowledge base category. Knowledge base and category something. If you search, it will find out like this only. And top rated and most view articles. If you click on the knowledge base, let me click on the knowledge base. If I have this one, top rated and most view article, how it's coming? It's coming from this particular options, and it has been built in the designer. Tomorrow we'll see that how this can be built up. Okay, now if I go back here, here, you wrong, put something wrong. It show 4 not 4. Let's say why it's not showing like this. Otherwise it show 4 not 4 as well. Maybe you click on the wrong page, then it has a 4 not 4. The game has been started. The login page, landing page, when you click on this part, and I did not log in earlier, so I get a landing page. The icons you are seeing on the page, menu header, this thing. These things are coming from the menu header. SP header menu. If you want to change, you can change it. Like say HRM, save and reload. See, it has been changed. Question ka matlab, can we create our own header? Yes, why not? Everything you can do it, guys. It's a configurable part. You can do it. Theme. You're seeing in the green color. Let me change the theme. La Zola is the very basic theme. Let's say I want to go for this stock and save. Reload the page and see. See, theme has been changed. The color has been changed. This has been dark now. This is black now. Things has been changed for us. Let me give you some examples. Example. Oh, we missed out something in that module. Come on, I missed out. So like this. This is example. This is example. These are the examples. These are examples. So it is a completely configurable part. It is a completely configurable part, guys. Okay. So now what is your homework? Try and see these pages and traverse on the portal page. Okay. Now if I change my suffix to LNG and save, and now go here and reload. It did not find SP. Why? Because now suffix has been changed to LNG. Now if I put LNG here, it has been opened here. Okay. So these are the things which we need to do here. Okay, I missed out one part on the module level, that if I click on this module, then why it's opening the list view and the form view. We will discuss in tomorrow's call. Just remind me. I'll pick up that topic in the beginning. Okay, and try to fix this problem for me, guys. Make it to left to right, not right to left. Any question? Anything in your mind now? Anybody, any doubt, any question? Okay, good then. So let me stop the recording and take a quick attendance now.